And we are live on the new normal. Hi, everybody in the chat. Hi, Magic, and hi, Trini Man. I want to jump over. We are also streaming on Pilled, and I want to make sure I say hi to everybody in the chat over there. I did forget to release the scratch off ticket on Pilled.net and on Foxhole app the last couple times. I apologize, you guys. So I will be sure to go over there and release those the lotto tickets so you can win gold pills over on Pilled.net and the Foxhole app if you are watching on the live stream over there before the end. So you guys remind me. I'm going to jump over there too. So I want to watch that. We're going to take a quick break, and we've got lots of woo-woo for you, lots of fun woo-woo with IlDonaldoTrumpo today and getting ready for Shark Week. So you guys stick with us, give us a like, and share this video. We'll be right back with Woo Woo Wednesday and my buddy, The Public Awakening. And we're back on the new normal. Hey, public, how are you? Did you have a great Fourth?
We're live.
Oh, and we're
wrong show. Yes, good 4th of July. I'm in the right house, though. If you look behind me, I'm in a similar house that they've been in before. I'm just saying. Ben uses this background sometimes. So anyway,
okay. Hey Ben, you're visiting.
I miss Ben.
You were visiting Ben's house.
You were telling me about your trip and seeing Ben around, and I feel jealous. I haven't got to hang out with Ben in a while, but
yeah, he's gonna have he's having another event in Texas coming up soon. I won't be at that one, but then in October there's one in Utah that I plan on going to, so I'll be at that.
In October?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm driving, because I'm never flying again, I don't think. Had the most weirdest experience again at the airport.
Weirdest. Okay, so last time it was the cars. You had trouble getting a car. You had some delays.
Yeah.
Right.
So this time I just had, so they don't want to, we have the vid, right? So we all have to wear the face diapers and walk backwards, or I don't know, stand on our heads or whatever.
Yeah.
And of course, my husband's ginormous, 6'2", 220 pounds, whatever. No one says a thing to him going through TSA to put a mask on or anything else. But he literally walks away from the TSA agent, and she goes, do you have a mask? And I'm like, you didn't say a thing to him. And she was like, do you have a mask? I said, yes, I have it in my pocket. And she goes, well, you have to have it before you walk through there. And I said, okay, thanks. And I walked off, and then, walked through there. And then I'm still like trying to ignore them, whatever. So I did make it through, get on the airplane. I'm sitting there and we get ready. And the pilot comes on. I think this was on the first leg of the flight. I don't remember. And I'm just sitting there watching my little thing. I do have my face diaper on. I'm being a good little slave. And the stewardess walks by and pokes me on the shoulder like this and says, you have to push your seat up. And I was like, my seat was up. Like, I'm not doing anything. There's just everyone's, the tension is like up here. Everybody's cranky. Everybody's just a little wackadoo. Like, it's just
airlines really for a while. Yeah. Airlines for a while just had, what do they have? The 2/3 capacity or 50% capacity for a while. So now everybody's kind of pissed off. Oh, yeah. Now they're full. So everyone's kind of pissed off that they're,
Well, so then on the way home, we're in the little Rapids, South Dakota airport, go through TSA, everything's fine. Waiting at the gate. All of a sudden they push down, like, it looks like an ultrasound machine down to the gate. And Charlie and I are hanging out, and we don't have our masks on because we're not on the plane yet. So we're just hanging out in a public area. And they call our boarding group. Charlie walks up, scans his phone, walks off. I scan my phone, and these two people walk up to me, and this woman grabs my hands and starts wiping my hands with this piece of paper, and I'm like, what the heck? And so
For the explosive tests
between TSA and the gate, they think I engaged in some explosives. I don't know. I'm just like, I will just have some road trips by myself in my little Outback and see the beautiful United States.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah. So, that's crazy. There's a lot of random checks and stuff that they do. Sometimes you ever see they want to swab things, or they check the baby's formula bottle. You know, they want to check
I
that.
thought we were worried about the vid, but you're touching me, you're tapping on me, you know, you're wiping my hands with your hands. I'm very confused about what the rules are with all this. I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyway,
it's a shame.
Crazy.
It's a shame, but it's a sign that we're getting back to normal. Some sort of, you know, we're going back to some different, this new normal. We're going back to
new normal.
We're going back to something. I think we're really at that point now where we have two different sets of people living in America. We have those who believe in the vid and those that don't. And I think we're starting to see a design. I mean, even for example, even here in New Jersey, when you go out to the stores now, I mean, maybe you see 10, maybe 20% of the people in the stores wearing their diapers and stuff now. But which is a big improvement for here. You're starting to see less people in their cars driving around with the windows up by themselves with their diapers on. You're starting to see a little bit of people.
A little more oxygen getting to people's brains. That's good.
Fresh air is going to get you. There's this hysterical video. It's just this guy, like this hillbilly guy, who drives around his pickup truck, and he's laughing hysterical, pointing the phone at people walking down the street with their diapers on, saying, "Fresh air is going to get you. Fresh air is going to get you." It's hysterical.
I'm going to see if I can find my
Google,
tweet of
YouTube.
my well, I'm going to see if I can find my tweet of my. So we were in Sturgis, like one of the most America places of America.
Mm-hmm.
And literally I didn't see anyone wearing face diapers. And then on the 4th of July, we ended up back after we left the campground where they were doing all the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We went back to this bar, and there were a bunch of people there, tons of people there. It was packed, and not a soul had a mask on. And then like these 3 guys walk in wearing masks, and this one guy is literally wearing a mask, and he's pulling his thing down, taking bites and putting it back on. And I'm just like, if you're that afraid, why are you even in here?
Like, they're literally putting their lives at risk to have a hamburger. I mean, they're literally going out into the Black Plague, you know, and into Ebola infested, you know, life just to get a burger.
Bizarre.
That's a weird, you know, it's funny you say that. I've thought about that before. That's a really weird thing. Like, they're so scared or concerned or whatever you want to call it, being a good trooper, you know, but you know, here they are. They're literally putting their lives at risk to go get a burger. Are they scared or not? I mean, where's it all going together in your head? If you're that scared, stay home. The hamburger isn't worth putting your life at risk.
That's
you know, especially when you're going like this and going, you know,
it's
we saw somebody at a restaurant with the nose one on. You ever see the nose one? It's just like it's like a
nose.
Yeah. It's like, it's just like this over your nose. It's just a little thing over. It's literally, it's still got the straps that go around your ears, but it just looks like a you know, like a feminine pad almost. It's hysterical. Wow. It's really.
I tweet a lot, but it is really good stuff.
people eat their food with that. I saw that for the first time. My oldest pointed out. She goes, Dad, look at that one. I'm like, oh,
that's
my
ridiculous.
God. But you know, it is what it is. Hey, chat crowd, what's going on? Shout out to the chat, as we always say. Good Tom and Crypto Nana.
Yes, and I was trying to make Tom a moderator, but I have to be on the right thing to be able to do it. It's really kind of difficult for me, to be honestly. To be honest with you guys, not honestly, honestly.
We'll have to figure it out. Tom gets one. Oh, I don't even have one. Tom, look at that, buddy. Oh my goodness.
I'm trying.
And you know what? Maybe Ben has some, maybe Ben has some of the right idea with that. If maybe you make people moderators and then, they start getting followed around too. I think he said that's maybe what happened back a while back when he lost his channel. He didn't bring back any moderators after that.
Oh, good. I just made Tom one. I think. So
we got Tom, Trini Man, Clint Westwood, Mindstream Media. What's up? Family. Crypto, Blind Dave Crypto. I am Paulie. P. Love that guy. Hankwitz, Phil C. Daddy-O. Did I say Daddy-O already? Nana. Love you, Nana. Parabuilding 2. Saw that one before. Welcome, my friends. So very cool. Just saying hi to everybody.
Okay. So I could not find my thing that I'm trying to find you, but I did want to. So I want to jump into this whole thing that I'm just cracking myself up with. So you guys know I'm the conspiracy theory girl. This is Woo Woo Wednesday. I can talk about all this stuff that I want. And I also watch a lot of things. So I watch like the History Channel. I watch Discovery Channel, and I watch all their like posts on Twitter and stuff and Discovery Channel has been posting all this Shark Week stuff. And I noticed that IlDonaldoTrumpo's name is Il Sharko. And then I start noticing, you guys saw this, Zuckerberg was flying he was going with the American flag, but I think this one's much better.
Okay, Agreed.
Then we had the big announcement today about the lawsuit that Trump is going to be the point person, but it's actually for all Americans. You guys know I lost my channel.
It's a class action. Yep.
It's a class action. Yes, thank you. Lawsuit. So, and you guys can all be a part of it as well if you have been banned, shadow banned.
I got like 5 or 6 accounts banned now, or probably more than that at this point. Yeah.
So I know I sent you the link too, that everyone can join me.
Something worth doing.
Unlock my phone so I can share with you guys the
something worth doing. Something worth getting in on something like that. At least if we're not going to get anything out of it, but at least we can be heard.
Have our freedom supported.
And then they're going to make new platforms that are coming out, and we won't even have to deal with them anymore.
Perfect. Let's see. Here is the link to join. So it's this constitutional litigation partnership. You guys can go here, and there is a place you can watch the press conference, and you can sign up for updates and share your story about big tech censorship. So I'll put this link in the chat. I'll also put it in the description of the video so that you guys can be a part of this as well. So this is pretty exciting for me. I want to also go back to, let me try to stay on target with my Shark Week theory. Discovery Channel. So next week. So, sorry. I'm jumping ahead of myself. Where's my Donaldo Sharko? So IlDonaldoTrumpo, his handle is Il Sharko. What do you call attorneys? Sharks.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
This morning, before the press conference, IlDonaldoTrumpo says, "Get your Sharkos ready, little Jacko. You too, surfer boy." Get your attorneys ready, Jack and Mark and Zuck. And then he talks about the press conference. Then he says, winter is coming for all these piece of shitos, which I love that one too. Here we go.
If people don't know, this is supposed to be one of 45's accounts, stealthy accounts. Not so stealthy, but
this one
actually supposed to have some sort of real tie back to 45.
Okay, so hold on. This gets better. So I can already smell big tech fear. This is just today. Hold on. This gets so good. Okay. Wait. Hold on. Wait for it.
I love when those glasses come out. Because these are gangsta glasses.
Policy Institute, I'm filing as the lead class representative a major class action lawsuit against the big tech giants, including Facebook, Google, and Twitter, as well as their CEOs, Mark Zuckerberg, Sundar Pichai, and Jack Dorsey. 3 real nice
guys. Love it.
I love it. Okay, this is even better. Watch this.
Gangster.
So then El Sharko posts this. So then apparently, this is about an hour ago, Jack texts IlDonaldo, can we talk? Or this is at 12:25. So this is like right after the press briefing. Keep inciting speech suppression. We don't engage in speech suppression, Jack says. Misguided youth. We can restore your original account. Amazingly, suing satisfies. What? Read my caps, which is kiss my ass.
That's oh, he did it with the gematria style too. Look at that.
The capital letters.
Gangster.
I'm telling you, I have so much fun with this.
This is really good. And this is supposed to see. Is it real? It's got to be real.
Is it real? Yes, it's real. This is
okay. So everybody knows who this is then. If Jack's responding to a random, tweet. Mm-hmm. Look at this. I didn't. Okay. I wasn't aware of that. This is very cool. This just kind of made it much more happier for me.
I know. I'm in such a good mood today.
Yeah.
So this goes to then this. Yesterday, I played this for Amy, but I knew you would appreciate this even more.
Look at the mustache. You gotta love it.
Hold on. Okay, wait. Okay. Did I do this? Let's see.
Probably.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it not playing?
Free advertisement for MyPillow. Go to MyPillow and buy all of their stuff. They got like 100 and something products because this guy is Mr. Awesome Patriot and sticking his neck out there to make sure people understand what's going on. So I have 2, I think, already. 2 MyPillows.
Point here is I'm able to use them to get the word out for our cyber symposium, which is going to change the world. It's going to be we have all the packet captures of the election, and this is going to be the start. This is the start of the. We'll say it's the start of 3 parts of a movie. We're inside of a movie, and it's been.
We are inside of a movie, people.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is the part that'll be the kind of the I guess the last third of the movie, which should be pretty amazing. Am I talking to lawyers and stuff yesterday? They go, "Oh, this is going to be the hard next 6 weeks. Is going to be really hard." I said, "This is going to be. We're in the home stretch." I said, "We're getting this country back." I said, and Jim Acosta called me on CNN yesterday, and you guys all knew who he is, very bad guy, and I said, "Jim," I said, "you don't understand. This is all for you." I said, "Jimmy," I said, you know, you know, if you didn't have, you know, me out there running around, I said, Fox doesn't put this on. I said, this is saving the country. So for your children and grandchildren, so we can get this election pulled down. And he goes, well, Mike, now you're saying it's going to be later in the year. I said, no. I said, Donald Trump will be back in, hopefully by August. But I said, we've got to do a few things like the cyber symposium. And I said, and he didn't like, they've all been called.
Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that Trump's going to be back in August. Once again, we don't want anybody to get caught up in dates, all that kind of stuff. But we're going to see a cyber symposium. We're in a movie. He was talking to attorneys. We're seeing this Il Sharko. What do you call attorneys? Call them sharks. Discovery Channel's been hinting around Shark Week is on the Discovery Channel. Now I can go back to my Discovery Channel page. Oh, that's Deep Rig.
And discovery is a part of the legal process as well. So maybe that's something.
Oh, okay. Good call. Did I delete it? Oh, what did I do with my page? I'll find it, you guys.
Hankowitz says, my pillow is the real deal. Can't sleep without it. Agreed. It's
Nice.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Anyway, so the Discovery Channel Shark Week is from July 11th through the 17th. And just guess, public, what year is this for Shark Week? How many years do you think they've done the Discovery Channel Shark Week?
Would this be the 17th year, maybe?
Close. It's the 33rd.
Shark Week's been going on for that long? God damn, I'm old. Holy cow. Are you real? Are you serious? Oh my God. It was like 13 when I started. I was 13 when. Oh, wow.
Well, they're at least talking about it and saying they're at least announcing that it's the 33rd. So
Yeah.
It's either messaging or it actually is. But on the on their website, they were talking about it being on the 33rd. Dang it.
Wow.
Where is that channel?
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Yep. And now I can't find the page. Discovery Shark Week. Let me see.
It's crazy. What do we got?
Okay, this is not the same page that I pulled up earlier. It had a lot more information on it. Yeah, it talked about how it's the 33rd year of Shark Week, and I'm like, you got to be kidding me. When I see stuff like that, then I'm like, I woo-woo.
I gotta see if is that accurate? It can't. Has it?
Yes, it's accurate. Don't doubt
Has the
me.
Discovery Channel even been on that long? Like that's a long time. I don't
know. I just had it pulled up, and that's what it said.
Wow.
Hold on, I'll find the page. Now you're gonna you're gonna channel.
And I'm typing it in quickly. How long has Discovery Channel been around? Oh. Oh, okay. So Discovery Channel itself started in 1985. It's 36 years for Discovery Channel. So yeah, I would guess Shark Week started shortly after. I didn't know that's been that. No, I'm old.
Shark Week. I wish I could find. This is saying July.
Thank you, Tom. Everybody, hit the like button, please. Push the like tab, please, for us, or however you call it. Push the like button, please. Share, please. Get us out there. Help us. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yes, it is.
I just thought this was really interesting to talk about IlDonaldoTrumpo, that he's Il Sharko on Twitter. All this stuff, the attorneys, the announcements today, the lawsuits. I think it'll be really interesting to see what comes out tomorrow. We did see there was Tarot by Janine did a reading, and there were rumors that Trump was going to be at Mount Rushmore for 4th of July, but then possibly there were some big arrests, and we saw that heard that the president of Haiti was assassinated.
Yeah.
We all know that's where the Clintons spent their honeymoon. And all the things that are associated with that.
they cleared out Haiti. Those people, the Clintons, they wiped that place out. There's even a roast, like one of those comedy roasts sort of things. You remember that one from a while back where Clinton and Trump were there, and Trump was really ripping on her a little bit. The Pope was there or something too, and he clearly says there, he's like, yeah, no, they emptied out whole villages of kids. Like he literally said that at this roast. So yeah, some nasty place, bad stuff. Major hub of different places. That's where Kate Spade got caught up in it. She used to do a lot of her shipping for her materials and clothing, used to come through some of the shipping ports in Haiti. And it's my understanding that's where they kind of hijacked her shipping containers to pack them full of things that aren't clothing. And she eventually didn't want any part of it anymore. And that's when she disappeared. Or not disappeared.
Interesting.
But that's when she was, that's when,
Wow.
Right. Yeah. There's a strong connection there. And not just Kate Spade either. A lot of the clothing manufacturers run their stuff through there, I guess. You got to question, why shipping routes are the way they are sometimes, or, we hear all these things about the cement companies that were in all these, port cities in the United States, and hear what they were moving around in and out of there. It was a pretty big deal, but hopefully most of that stuff's got all shut down, which I believe it has.
I think so. And I'm really encouraged after watching the announcement today. But definitely there's still those two minds. Like I posted today a screenshot about the announcement of the class action, and had this person respond to me and say, well, why did he do that? And I said, I saw that. Fight for the First Amendment. And she was like, oh, he's just stirring up trouble again. And I was like, he's fighting for the Constitution, for our First Amendment. Like, he's not just stirring up trouble.
I was going to comment on. I saw that.
Those darn Jews, they're just causing trouble again, trying to, survive their, fight for their lives. They just have to, put up with it. I mean, it's just bizarre to me that people think it's okay. And this whole nonsense about coming door to door, but we can't ask for ID for voting, but they can come to your door and stick something in your arm. I mean, is complete insanity to me.
That is insane. That is insane. Just like you said with the My Pillow guy, he is fighting for people who don't understand and realize, and you and me and everybody who's talking, bringing up these subjects and putting this out front. We're doing this not for ourselves. We're doing this for other people and for our country. We're talking about these things. So, there's going to be people like that who are just going to think we're conspiracy theory people, or or just starting trouble, or you get all the 45 haters who are just going to be like, hey baby, hi baby. You hear that? We got
mine's showing up for his Rubik's Cube too. So
that was one of the things I always wished that I could do, a Rubik's Cube. I got a little cousin who can literally take it with one hand and go, and he's done. And I was like, I've always been like, there's a trick to it.
Yes, my Charlie taught himself in like 2 hours watching a video or something. You have to be very patient, and
I don't have that kind of patience.
I'm not.
No, I don't have that kind of patience.
Nope. There are other things I'm good at. Not being patient is not one of them.
Mm-hmm. Nope, that's all. I wasn't born with patience.
Me either. What was some of the other stuff we were sending each other? So that was kind of my big bomb for today. I was just really excited about my Dark Week stuff that I was wanting to share with you guys.
Good stuff. Definitely. Yeah. Let me see. Where are we here?
Oh, there was another one of my Twitter woo-woo Twitter things to you was my
the dog. The Secret Service dog?
Oh, that was another one. So there was a dog com, but there was another Lady Di thing that that I sent you.
Did you
Live and Let Die was released.
A bunch of it. Okay.
Yeah, there was a ton of Lady Di stuff last week, and her birthday and the memorial and all that stuff.
The new statue.
There was a movie, Roger Moore's James Bond movie, Live and Let Die. And like AP Entertainment has this promoted tweet, and all of a sudden it's like, that's the other thing I watch on Twitter is promoted tweets, because I think they message on those too. Ever since I saw Dory floating upside down and it said just keep swimming, and it was a Disney commercial, and I was like, what are they trying to message? And I think that meant that Ellen got the axe. But
it's funny that the Dory fish was upside down, and then she was upside down in that one thing with the tarot card. I mean, that's it's not a coincidence, right?
No, there are things like that. And then last week there was a lot of Lady Di's birthday, the memorial being released, the statue, the playground or whatever, all that stuff. And then I saw this ad that said on Roger Moore's first James Bond movie, Live and Let Die, had its premiere in London with a princess in attendance on this day, hashtag on this day. And I wondered did you end up giving me feedback on that one?
I don't know if I replied to that one, but Monday. Yeah, I think that's definitely some sort of comm. I mean, it has everything that's, either that or they got super computers and really good algorithms just messing with us. But I mean, the timing is, I would like to go back. I would like to somehow go back and like on all these
I wonder
promoted
what
things
on this day. You would have to do the gematria though at the time that this was posted, right? It wouldn't still work now, right?
Well, let's see. I'll pull it up now. Let's see what we got.
Let's see how
on this day. What do we got? Can't deny it. No, nothing really good on the first one. Let me see what we got on the next one here. No, Twitter. Twitter is number 3. My account, Twitter.
Yeah.
Number 3 and 4.
You probably have to do it.
Jesus USA 1276. I don't know what that is. It's not. It's currencies. Yeah, that's there's nothing that stands out on that for me. But like you said, if it's not, it could have changed. Already from the time.
That was Monday. Anyway, I love sending things like that and curious about all that. The other thing was that you sent me. So on my old channel that was deleted, they are just now. If you had a membership to that channel, thank you for your support. They are apparently still charging people. So you might check inside your account, make sure you're not still being charged for that account, that they deleted that channel.
For Patreon, right?
No, that was for your YouTube channel.
Was that what that was for?
Yes.
Interesting.
Wasn't it?
I don't remember whether that was Patreon or YouTube.
Yeah, because it's not considered a channel membership in Patreon. And it's also not $10 in Patreon.
You're right.
It's $5 in for Patreon to be one of my patrons.
Yeah, that was the membership. You're right. I remember.
So this was like a YouTube membership thing. And so if you guys are a paid member on my old YouTube channel, please go cancel that. Thank you for your support. Become a Patreon member instead and only pay $5 and support the channel that way. You can also watch me on Pilled or the Foxhole app, and that I get paid in gold pills that way. Or you can also watch me on Odyssey, and then I get library tokens on that. So we're just trying to put it all out there.
Yeah. Very cool. Yeah. If they keep making it so difficult, eventually we're just going to have to keep finding ways around it. And, I think once this new satellite thing comes on that SpaceX keeps launching all the different satellites and putting them up there, 15 or 1600 of them now. I think that could solve a lot of the problems. That was my original belief of what the Skylink satellites are, is a new type of internet system. But
okay, here's another woo-woo topic, strange thing to talk about. So apparently Bezos is stepping down from Amazon.
Just saw that too. Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's launching himself into space, and there's already a petition which I signed myself, telling him not to come back to the Earth, which I think a lot of people should sign. But there's all these. Also, Richard Branson is doing this race to space. So there's all these billionaires that are launching themselves into space and stepping down from their positions. What is all of that about?
I'm looking up Bezos now and seeing if we have any black eye pictures of him.
Oh.
Because that's one of the things. The Virgin guy, what's his name?
Richard Branson.
Yeah, he was photographed with the black eyes on a couple occasions.
Oh yeah.
Black. Let me see.
Yeah, I think there is.
Well, he's got the one droopy eye, and that's always supposed to be a thing. The droopy eye. You ever notice that? He's got the one droopy eye.
That's a neurological thing. I know.
But that's also one of the things that they look for when they're well, the little girl, what is it? Madeline McCain. She had the droop. She had the droopy eye.
She also had,
and that was pointed out,
where her iris was. She had different colored eyes, and then her iris was also like, or her. No, not her iris. I'm sorry. Was it her iris was misshapen and her pupil was misshapen? But
which kind of looks like this googly-eyed face here. Look at this guy. Like, I know it was something about the bad guys like to go after the ones with the children, especially with the droopy eye. It's supposed to mean something. It's supposed to be a prize or something. It means something. And I remember too that there was a couple other the old press secretary for the White House. She had that before the one
Sarah?
now. Yeah. Yeah, she had it too. And I remember at the time that was a thing. They were saying, "Oh wow, look, they're putting her right in there and up front." It was like a thing. I don't remember exactly what it was. But I would assume it's got something to do with why these guys get the black eye. I think it's all kind of tied together. I'll have to look into that some more. It was a little off off topic. But yeah, if you look, she's got that one lazy eye, I guess you call it a little bit. And yeah, I mean, you know what? I'll have to go back and watch that. The Madeline McCain thing was something.
I remember Madeline's eyes specifically, that her pupil too.
Mm-hmm. I'm just trying to jostle my mind. I just can't remember what it was.
It's her.
Yeah.
Eyes.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can make that zoom.
And it was some kind of prize, but yeah. Monkey Works. Have you seen Monkey Works lately? You've been following him?
I'm so off on videos and stuff,
He's posting another large uptick of flights down to the spa, as they call it down there in Cuba.
See her
look at that
right here?
Yeah. Oh, the birthmark.
Yeah,
birthmark in the eye.
In her iris. Yeah, that's what that is.
Huh. Yeah, I don't remember. Really weird stuff. But yeah, Monkeyworks was, no, maybe he said something about, now I'm all just lost. But yeah, Monkeyworks has been posting upticks in trips down to the spa, which is kind of all going along with this past weekend when we heard there was going to be some arrests and things like that. Hearing more talk of the emergency alert system lately. You know, when, who knows? We've all tried to play that game before and everyone's lost. When we're gonna, figure out what the date is going to be, but it's, I was watching, I don't know if you had a chance to watch Pimpy lately. I caught one of his videos. He was, again, with the quantum financial system. He's proving it more and more now, almost like reluctantly, that there is in fact there is in fact a quantum financial system. And it's, he spoke one time that he thought it was the bad one, but now he found another system or another website explaining what this new system is and how it's going to work. So that's interesting. Yeah, that is interesting. So I've been saying for over a year at this point, any day now, any day, but any day, you know what I mean? Any day, but
Yeah, I'm ready for it for sure.
I know.
That's we had a lot of talks with a lot of the patriots in South Dakota. I got to talk with one-on-one, and a lot of them, because I'm there to talk about cryptocurrency, want to talk about money and financial system, and a lot of them follow Charlie Ward, and so they all were asking about XRP, and I was like, I wouldn't touch it.
Wrong person to ask.
Yeah. And they're like, why? And I said, oh, and they're like, oh, you don't trust Charlie Ward. And I said, look, I don't get into the person. I don't care about the person, but let's look at the project. And it is a bankster coin. It's centralized. It's, look at who is a part of the project and look at who's on the team. And so then, when it wasn't about like who's,
plus it's not mined, right? Like they could literally push a button and make $100 million worth in a minute.
There's a lot.
And then sell it into the market. Yeah.
Yeah. There's just a lot and here's the other thing. There's so many other great projects. Why would you associate yourself with something so dark and that's actually the opposite of what, Bitcoin was trying to do, and what we're trying to do with teaching people about sovereignty and being personally responsible for your health, for your safety, and for your wealth, and so keeping all that in mind, it does not fit into any of our core values, so we wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole. So that way we could kind of like get out of that, because there's been some falling out in those worlds with some of those people, and you could see the camps building on different sides, and I'm like, don't involve me in any of that. But it's very interesting.
It's
very interesting.
It's will it I don't know. I think we're almost at a different point now with cryptos and price discovery and stuff. We here on this channel, ragged on Dogecoin for a year, for most of a year. And we gave all the reasons.
Coin, and it is a meme coin, but the reality is that it has enough market cap. The puka shells are just shells, but the reality is the people got behind them enough and said, this is what we want to use. And that's where, once it had enough market cap and the people said, then it does have. Now the problem
it now has a use case.
But the problem Doge is having now is now the people have said Shiba.
Right.
And so yeah. So, and that's the problem with those kinds of things that don't really have the use cases, that it is just about the market cap. And so that's why, if you're going to get into something that it's just about the market cap, then know that that's why you're in it, and be in it and watch the market cap and get your butt out if it starts changing. But if you get into something that has tech behind it, things like Theta, projects like Matic, or Polygon,
Zill,
Zill,
Zill has a lot of use
case, those kind of things. That's going to be a long-term hold. So anyway.
Yeah, it's I'm hearing more talk too, or reading more about some of the cryptos as part of the new system. Some of the cryptos would have something to do with backing with metals or something like that also, which is totally counterintuitive. But to be part of Jacera and stuff like that, I think every asset is going to have some sort of gold backing if that's how it goes, So I was reading that and I was kind of like confused. It's like, what are they gonna? How's this all gonna work? And then it's like we made fun of Doge, and then Doge went up like 1,000x, and then it's like now they're pushing, the baby Doge and Shiba, and I don't feel comfortable telling people don't buy that anymore. Like I feel terrible, months
I have a
ago.
bunch of Shiba.
Yeah, no, Shiba. Yeah,
I'm not going to tell people
Doge.
not to buy this or that. And SL, did a reading. We have videos about Shiba on my channel, that it's going to do really well. So, definitely look into that. But
yeah,
everybody needs to be
easy to grab and super
responsible.
cheap. Yeah, and it's one of those ones where if you get a couple $100 of it now and forget about it, it could be like a killer.
Well, and they do have the Shiba swap and all that. So there are some things with it, but it's a crazy world that we're in. There's lots of possibilities. There was a lady there at the event talking to me about all the gold in the Vatican and if that's all there and whatever. And it made me think about when you talk about Nasser Jacera and that if money doesn't matter anymore. And that revaluing to that extent, that we have, maybe constitutional money for exchanging things because we need that for bartering and trading, but we have everything we need.
If there's, I think, I think there could be swap sites like Simple Swap, Sushi Swap, ones like those. I think maybe more of those would become a little more popular with people. But again, if you're a noob or if you're not, these things are a little daunting to some people. I'm still trying to figure out how this whole price discovery is gonna work its way through. And again, I keep going back to Doge, and I keep saying that kind of changed. As silly as it sounds, that coin changed the way that I think and look at cryptos quite a bit, because it's something that was by every person that I've heard, for a while, with Doge, people who have experience in this, people who know a lot more than me. Is like, it was a joke. It was, it can't ever have, a use case or anything. But, like we said previously, maybe just the use case was getting more people into crypto. And then now it's all suddenly a legit thing. Are there going to be more of those? Is this just going to be like whatever Twitter talks about or whatever Reddit talks about? And now we're going to be able to, Shiba's now being spoken about a little more commonly on some of those Reddit pages and stuff like that.
Maybe it just changes the way we think about currency or money at all. Is how fluid and currency and money and value really is. And maybe that's part of the revaluing too, is that, how much is something really worth? And is it, because there are some countries that they just go in and literally, like Mame was talking about, in Brazil, they just knock a couple zeros off sometimes. You go in and they just change your dollars. No, they just knocked some zeros off. And all of a sudden your dollars aren't worth as much as they used to anymore. And I know, was it Russia? There's been a couple countries
that had that. Mexico had that a while back.
Mexico probably happens. Yeah. A couple countries recently have just taken the US dollar out of their treasury and is no longer using the US dollar as part of their treasury. And so we are going through a revaluing in many different ways right now. And with the Basel III thing that you brought to my attention, that's changing the banking world. And Or changing in many different ways. How we're looking at dollars and valuing anything.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That really does. It makes, maybe it'll be normal to see. Maybe it's normal in the future to get 1,000x return on something, and maybe maybe the Reddit crowd could be the wave of the future, and they start talking about something, and then more people get into it, and more people get into it. I just hope it's to me that almost seems more down to earth, or a more organic approach, getting people online to talk about it and hyping it up like that, rather than, watching a few weeks or a couple months back, watching every coin at the same moment on the same day get smashed down 30%. Or, that's not real. But maybe this Doge thing is the real. Maybe this whole new price discovery where people talk about it and find, value in it. Maybe it is. Maybe we're almost having more of a say.
Education, right? Which is the narrative of NESARA, is people finding this new
my
way
live
through
feed just cut out on my TV. I'm sorry to cut you off, but my live feed on my TV here just cut right out.
Somebody said we were buffering really bad. Yeah, I think we're still on.
I got nothing. I am not on YouTube. Nope.
Oh, we may not be on anymore. We may have just gotten banned again.
What did I? Oh, something went wrong. It's not showing us. Hey, can anybody hear us in the chat?
Nana, did we just get cut off of YouTube?
I got nothing here. My television isn't working.
Yes, both. She's in the other room. So it's just you, public.
And I have gigaspeed in this damn building.
Okay, they can see us.
Okay. All right. Yeah, no, it's working. Very weird.
Okay. Very weird. Okay, I'm going to run over. I need to share with my buddies on Pilled really quick. Whoops. Wrong screen, guys. And Foxhole. And I want to jump over there really quick. Am I doing the right screen? Brave tab. And make sure I say hi, Dr. Radiation. I've got to refresh it.
Phil said he got an error message and had to refresh also. Very strange.
Interesting. And now I can't see anybody's comments. But I'm going to make sure I can hit the release lotto tickets. That should release the lotto ticket. And you guys should be able to click the scratch off ticket. And then you have to click several times, or you scratch the scratch off ticket, and then it'll start showing who gets the gold pills.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay. Paulie said we've been buffering for about 15 minutes on and off.
How weird.
Yeah.
Well.
Well, we're still here, so.
We're not going to give up.
Not yet.
And we are thankful you guys aren't giving up either. So thank you for sticking in there with us and watching. We really appreciate the community that we have and the support that you guys give us here in the community. And we're hoping to do, my birthday's in October, so I'm kind of plotting and planning, and Mr. Mosty said he would help me possibly do a meetup either in the Oklahoma City or Dallas area. And so I'm thinking about possibly doing something for around October.
Very cool.
Stephen Nicholas is asking, where can you find anything on NESARA? You can just Google or DuckDuckGo NESARA, right? But it's not spelled that way, Stephen. It's spelled NESARA.
Right.
Yeah.
No, again, you'll find some interesting opinions on NESARA. You'll see a pretty well divided school of thinking on that. Half the people are going to think it's a bad thing. Half the people are going to think it's a good thing, something like that. So, just learn what you can, find out everything that you can read about it and learn about it. And, maybe one of those school of thoughts will resonate a little more with you. Hopefully it'll be the good one. Hopefully it'll be NESARA is a good thing, because that's one of the things that we can do is look at it and be, excited for it and put positive energy into something like that, because it's, you know, we can bring it into reality, or help it come into reality with just our own thoughts and intentions and everything.
Well, and I think it's making that choice. Like, when you were talking earlier, when we first started, we were talking about the face diapers and, you know, watching these people who are going through life. You know, I think people are all kind of at that place in life where it's like, are you going to put a mask on it when you get in your car and go to the grocery store? Or are you going to go barbecue with your friends and family and live your life? Because I think that's when we start manifesting, is when we start living our life out in our own truth. And so I think we can all start doing that and putting that positive energy out there. I think
Yep.
you need to go feed my baby.
Yeah, she's getting a little upset in there. She's
Okay.
in the other room. Her sister's got her, but I'm gonna shove something down her throat. There you go. She's so
All
busy.
right.
Oh my God, she's killing me. This little one. I was much younger when my other children were
It's tougher the
in the
second time
terrible
around when
twos.
when you do it again, and
Like
wait.
14 years older now. It's like, whoa.
Yeah, you went way later than me the second time.
I know I did. No.
It's harder.
Surprise.
She'll keep you young though.
Exactly.
All right. Well, thanks everybody in the chat. I really appreciate you guys being part of the show and the community. Thanks to everybody on Pilled and the Foxhole app, everybody on YouTube, everybody watching on Twitter, Twitch, and on Library and Odyssey. Please give us a like, share this video, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Johnny Litecoin's got some exciting stuff going on in the world of Litecoin. It's being like accepted at hotels now and all kinds of stuff going on. So we'll see you guys next time on The New Normal. Take care.
Thanks, guys.